Friends, I am Hiral Sheth, acupuncture therapist. Welcome to the episode of Heal with Acupuncture. Here, let's talk about one more point today, that is SP9. It's a very powerful point in TCM. SP9, okay, spleen 9, especially for the dampness and fluid metabolism. Its location is on the inner side of the knee, like over here, inner side of the knee, in the depression just below the medial condyle of tibia. Now let's see the uses of this point, which is very important. So number one, it resolves the dampness, which is the most important function. So due to the dampness, we can see edema, water retention, heaviness in the body, loose stool, diarrhea, urine difficulty. So in all this kind of cases, we can use this spleen 9 point. Another one is, second is support spleen function by improving digestion. Okay, so if the spleen is weak, so and it is with spleen-chi deficiency, so it reduces fatigue due to spleen-chi deficiency. It reduces bloating also, and it improves the digestion also. Okay, it helps to improve the digestion. Now, third condition is the gynecological condition in which females usually feel vaginal discharge, damp type, irregular periods with the damp accumulation, and PCOD, PCOS kind. Also, we can use spleen 9 points where damp phlegm is present. Okay. Now, fourth type is the damp heat condition. Now, it may be damp heat, damp cold. So here we are talking about damp heat condition. So because of damp heat, it is a genital itching, skin issues with the oozing, itching skin. And yeah, of course it is below this knee. So we can use for the knee pain also, or lower leg issue also. So difficulty in bending the knee, heaviness in the leg. If you are feeling this kind of, then definitely you can use this point SP9. Okay, so just press it like this with your thumb. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And see the difference in your. So now, how can we use with like we acupuncturist? How we use? We put needle on that SP9 just for the damp sedation. And if the thing is like with the cold and damp, so if it is cold damp, then we use needle and moxa. Along with needle, we use moxa also. And if there is edema, so we use electroacupuncture also. So for the further information of more points to be useful for your day-to-day life, please follow me. Thank you.